Okay. Holy shit. Welcome back to another episode of Big Blonde Energy. I finished seasons 5 and 6 of Sons of Anarchy within a week. And like I said, they're going to get a strongly fucking worded letter from me because I'm pissed. I cried fucking so much. Season 5. Why would you kill off Opie? I know, like I said, every single favorite character of mine in every single show ends up fucking dying. But you couldn't just give me one motherfucker to hang on to. You couldn't just give me one. No. So, let's get into it and let's debrief these past 2 seasons that I just finished. Let me put my RedBull down. Ugh. So, we start off with Tig had to sit there and watch his daughter be burned alive in a fucking metal bin with 2 other people. Pope kidnapped fucking Tig, basically, and had him watch his daughter fucking die right in front of him. I get that it was revenge, but holy shit. Officer Roosevelt's wife sure shit got the shit end of the stick, all because of Clay. Again, that motherfucker, he's just the cause of everything. He's the fucking problem. He's just to blame for everything, basically. He had those 3 guys go into Roosevelt's home to scare her, and then the gun went off, and they fucking killed her, and they said, oh shit, my bad. Yeah, you're bad. You're bad, you fucking killed a bitch. And you killed the wrong bitch, too, because now Roosevelt, he knows who the fuck is responsible for this, and he's gonna come after you. He already knows. But Opie, right as soon as he fucking punched the cop to go into jail with them, I was like, this isn't gonna go over well. This is not going to end well. And it sure shit did not, as expected, because that's how it goes with TV shows and me. TV shows and I just do not get along very well. They always take my fucking favorite people. But as soon as him and Jax were fighting, and then they're like, you know what? We're gonna pick and choose who fucking dies. Because Tig is gonna stay in here for life, and we need one son to die. I'm like, they're not gonna kill off Jax, obviously. He is Sons of Anarchy at this point. And Chibs, I was like, I'll cry if Chibs fucking dies. And of course, Opie's like, I got this. I'm like, oh no. He started off strong, fucking swinging and shit, and then right as soon as that pipe came out, fucking hit him. I was like, no. I fucking cried when they were looking through the glass and he just looked back at them and they took that one last fucking swing to polish him off. I cried and I yelled at my TV. I'm surprised my neighborhood didn't hear it because of my thin ass walls, but if they were awake during this point at night, they probably would have heard me if they were outside, because I was literally yelling at my TV, yelling, no, fuck no, absolutely not. I especially cried when they were fucking carrying his casket. I was like, he's not gonna come back on the show anymore. That means like he's gone. So I was really upset. I was really sad at that. Oh, and I thought Abel was fucking dead. I was like, they're not going to kill off a kid in the show. But when I saw that tree branch and I saw the little blood droplets dripping on his little frog stuffed animal, I was like, oh my God. I texted my best friend I always give her updates as I'm watching the show. And I said, is Abel gone? Like, did Abel fucking die? Like, holy shit, Gemma. If Gemma killed Jax's fucking kid, he's never going to fucking forgive her. I mean, I know they basically damn well Near didn't, because she was driving high and she crashed, and the tree branch went whoop, right fucking past him, grazed him. But I thought Abel was a fucking goner. And of course, Clay doesn't die. He wants to get in with the Irish and have them take him back to fucking Belfast so he doesn't got to deal with any fucking person anymore. He's running from his issues. Fucking typical man, running from his fucking issues. But I thought Tig was a goner multiple times when fucking Jax basically said, here, take him. And they did, and they're like, you know what? It's not your fucking time to go yet. And then when I thought he was a real goner was when Jax asked for his vest back, and he let Pope's guys take him into that fucking trailer to kill him. But then, of course, Jax comes and saves the day and fucking kills Pope, or, well, he lets Tig kill Pope for revenge for getting his fucking daughter killed, or, well, murdering her right in front of his face, fucking setting her on fire while alive. She burned alive. She fucking cooked like a little hot dog in that fucking metal container. So he said, you know what, you want to do the honors? Bye. But I love how Clay was actually arrested for killing Pope when he didn't. Gemma's like, he stepped out for a while. I don't know where he went. Good. Get Clay's ass out of here. I don't care if he went down for a murder that he didn't fucking do. This is the only time I'll say that. But he deserved it. He got away with every other little fucking thing that he did. He fucking pussed out on everything. He got away with it. That sneaky, sly little fucker. He's like Swiper from Dora. Fucking sneaky little bitch. But that was season 5. And then in season 6, when that Torek dude fucking came in, the guy who was the brother to the nurse that Otto killed, that dude was just a fucking weirdo. Right as soon as he stepped foot into the fucking show, I was like, this dude, something's off about this guy. He's fucking weird. I don't like whatever he's got going on here. Not into it, but he's got some issues because he's shooting something up. And then when he took one of the girls back to his hotel room, and then he got fucking weirded out when he saw somebody outside, and he grabbed his gun, and she walks out of the bathroom, and he turns around because she scared him, and he shot her. And he literally said, oh, oops. Like, oh no, my bad, sorry, oops. And then he's like, you're gonna be okay, put a pillow over her face and fucking shot her again. And then wanted to blame that on Nero. You piece of shit. Fucking sprinkling DNA and clothing items and shit and blood into his truck. Nero didn't do shit. Gemma deserves a fucking happy ending with Nero. Leave poor Nero out of this. He got sucked into their shit. He didn't even have anything to do with any of that. But the 2 prospects that were killed too by Galen and Connor, when they had their hands chopped off, because he said hands off, because Jack said, until I say hands off, like hands off my fucking club. And Galen, the little piece of shit, he's like, oh, hands off, okay. And he chopped off their fucking hands, if anything. But I was sad too at that one. I was like, oh, I was actually surprised that they killed off those 2. I'm like, why? Why'd you have to get rid of them? That's sad. But Unser, of course, with fucking Clay's bullshit, he was attacked by some fucking little white supremacist guys again. Fucking bringing that shit right back on into here. You start off with white supremacy and you gotta fucking end with it, apparently, too. You can never get rid of fucking Galen and his little fuckboys and then these little white assholes. You can't fucking get rid of them. They're They're like fucking roaches and fleas. They don't go away. You gotta fucking get rid of them, but you can't. But Otto's like a cat with 9 lives because he used his last one to kill Torque. Finally, I was happy when his ass was gone. Like I said, he was a fucking weirdo, but he needed to go. My neighbor's dog likes to sing along with the sirens that go on in her town. I stopped. But yeah, that one I actually cheered at my fucking TV. Right as soon as he got that little blade out from underneath of his leg, Clay slipped him it and said, "No more, brother." Oh, no. We got one more fucker to kill. And he got Torque. And I was like Aaron on The Office in the fucking background behind the desk doing like, yeah, let's go. It just looked like that Balin with the winded up. I love her. I got to start watching her show. I watch her TikToks and she's fucking hilarious. Balin with the Tourette syndrome. She's fucking funny. I love her. But I ended up started hating Tara. Ever since she got her little fucking Karen cut, she turned psychotic. She turned into an asshole. I know everybody says you got to put yourself in her shoes of what you would do for your kids, but god damn it, she pissed me off because she fakes a pregnancy, and then she also fakes a miscarriage by shoving a pack of blood that she's collected into her stomach when she meets up with Gemma, and then slams herself up against a desk and then says, "Oh, she kicked me. You lying little bitch. No, she didn't. She didn't fucking kick you." And then that little redheaded also Karen comes in and she's like, "We all saw it. Bitch, get out of here. Who the fuck are you? Get out. Just fucking leave." But she was also about to turn in that bullet that was in Bobby's shoulder when they fucking killed off Clay. That one we'll get to next. But yeah, she was going to turn in the bullet because it came from an officer's gun. So that would have put him there at the fucking crime scene of 2 dead officers when they busted out Clay, which I thought they were busting Clay out to fucking take him back. After they caught wind of that he was gonna load up with Galen and go back to Belfast with them. Oh no, I thought they were gonna say, "No, you're not going anywhere. You're fucking coming back with us." I'm like, just let him rot. Let him fucking sit in prison. Whatever. Who cares about him? But they ended up killing him and then staging the fucking scene and killing off Galen. Those 2 little fuckers. Bye. You both deserve to go. You all are just little pieces of shit. You gotta go. I was so happy when Clay died. I get that Gemma was sad because that was her love at one point, whatever. But I'm like, that look you're giving Gemma through the window, that's a little fucking late there, pal. Your little sorry ass eyes are not gonna save you. You shouldn't have done your shitty little shit that you did before, and you should have just been a good person. It's not hard to be a good person, but apparently to some people it is. Oh, yeah. I ended up texting after I had finished I was on the last episode of season 6 when we were all supposed to go over to my stepsister's house for dinner one night, and she's like, "Oh, just text Michael when you're on your way because we're going to be doing a thing before dinner, so I won't be home." Her and her sisters, or my sisters, and they'll all be out doing something for a little bit. She's like, "So if you show up early, Just text Michael when you're on your way and he'll let you in, her husband. So I'm sitting here finishing up season 6, and I get a text from Michael that says, hey bro, let me know when you're on your way, because I'm going to be playing video games upstairs, so I won't hear the door if you knock. And I said, okay, I'm actually finishing up the last episode of season 6 of Sons of Anarchy, and then I'll be on my way. So give me like another 45 minutes and then I'll be on my way, because that's about how much was left in the show. And he's like, oh, you're watching Sons of Anarchy. Is it the first time that you're watching it? I said, yeah. And let me tell you, Tara's pissing me off and she's got to fucking go. And all that he replied back was, ha ha ha, facts. And then after I finished the show, right as soon as I got over to their house, I said, you know who I said fucking had to go earlier? That bitch is gone. She had a fucking brutal ass death, I will say. Gemma took a fucking little meat poker thing, stabbed it into her fucking neck and her head, and drowned her ass. She fucking shoved her head into the sink full of water and drowned her and stabbed her in the fucking head and the neck and killed her. That had to be the most surprising death out of every single one that I have watched so far. I'm like, yeah, I said that she needed to go, and I kind of meant it, but now those kids are left without a fucking mother, and it's like, shit. Why couldn't Tara just talk with Jax at first and everyone to fucking let them know what was going on, instead of going behind their backs to begin with and about to make a fucking deal with, was it the DEA? I don't know, whoever that woman was it Patterson? Whoever the detective was, he was going to make a fucking plea deal with her, or a deal with her, to be scot-free and take her kids wherever the fuck she could go. She was going to give up the MC. She was going to give them up, give them everything that they wanted to fucking know, all for her freedom. And then, come to find out, she was going to end up not ratting after she talked with Jax, and they came to an agreement, and then all of a sudden, no one fucking knows, and there Gemma is hiding in Jax's house. In walks Tara, and her ass is fucking grass. Her fucking head became a shish kebab, because there were so many holes poked into that fucking head. There was no way she was fucking living after that. And then in walks Roosevelt and Juice. Roosevelt I was a little sad for, because I ended up liking him. I'm like, why all these cops are assholes in the beginning, but then I end up fucking liking them, and then they die. Should I just fucking hate them all and then they stay? Is that what has to happen? Do I just have to fucking hate these characters for them to fucking live? Because everybody's fucking dying that I like, or end up liking, that I didn't like in the beginning. But Juice overdosing, that was sad. Yeah, all that guilt that he had. I hope there's better things for Juice, but I have a feeling that there's not going to be. I have a high fucking feeling that things are not going to fucking go over well. Especially in the last season, because everybody keeps saying, oh, wait until the last season. Okay, that means that shit is gonna go down, whether I like it or not. It doesn't matter. Everybody always saves the shitty shit for the last season. There's no stopping that at all. So we shall see what season 7 holds. And like I said, if anybody gives any spoilers, I'm going to be fucking pissed, because this is actually the first series where I have not had any spoilers of people dying or anything happening. 13 Reasons Why, I accidentally saw on Instagram a picture of Justin Foley, and somebody had said, oh, he deserved better, and I was like, this fucker dies, doesn't he? So I caught wind of that, and same thing with JJ Maybanks. I heard that he died before I even started watching Outer Banks. So I knew that he died. Didn't know when, but I knew that it was within the last season. So just those two. Those two I really cried over. Justin Foley and JJ Maybanks. I'm like, I will take them in. Give me the drug addict and give me the stray. Gimme. My house is a fucking shelter for just those two. Give me both of them. I'll fix them. But oh shit. Okay. That didn't need to be up there apparently. Didn't want to. Oh. Yeah. Just this whole week, as you can tell, I feel like shit. And probably sound like shit too. And I woke up with a fucking headache. Still went to the gym though. And came home, still had my fucking headache. So I figured, you know what? Maybe it's because I haven't had any caffeine today. It's definitely not because I worked damn near 30 hours within the past 2 days between both of my jobs. On Friday, I worked a total of 17 hours between both jobs. And then yesterday, I was only supposed to work 11:30 to 4. But then somebody asked if I could take their shift as a last resort. Last resort, my ass. You didn't ask anybody else to pick up your shift. And I had said yes, if I'm a last resort. Apparently, I was the only resort. So I ended up working 11:30 to like 10:15 last night. Love that. Or no, we closed a little bit. We closed a little bit early, actually. We were done about 9:30, so I was actually gone. I had clocked out, sat there for a little bit, so I'll say I probably only worked at least like right up until 10. So whatever 11:30 to 10 is, it's still about 11 hours. So yeah, pretty close to about 30 hours within the past 2 days. But that's definitely not why I have a headache. Duh. So I will not be working a double back to back like that ever again. Yeah, I decided to crack open a nice fucking Red Bull when I had got home from the gym and picking up my groceries because I figured that would cure my headache. No, it sure did not. And so I ended up taking a nap and falling asleep to Taylor Swift The Eras Tour on Disney Plus. I wish I would have gone to the Eras Tour, but I'm not paying $1,000 fucking dollars for up all the way in the fucking clouds to watch her. And then let alone thousands and thousands more on the floor. No way. I was not paying that. I will pay a hefty price for concert tickets. I will spend the money on concert tickets. But you will not see me pay thousands for anybody. No, I don't care if it's the regular price before people resell it. I'm still not paying thousands. I'm not doing that. That's fucking nuts. But I ended up waking up and I popped a couple Tylenol with some Red Bull too. Give a little combo. Give the Tylenol a little extra fucking pep in its step here. Make it kick in a little bit sooner. I had a hard time finding the pink edition when it first came out. It's like trying to find crack in this town, looking for the new Red Bulls when they release. Except the sad part is you can find crack easier than what you can the newest Red Bulls. That's the sad part about Ohio. You can find crack quicker than you can newly released Red Bulls. That's fucking sad, but it's the truth. And I tried the new purple ones that they had just released too, and those ones are good. If I had to choose between keeping the purple one, the spring edition, and this pink edition, I would say the spring edition should stay. We should We should keep that one year round, just like we did with the summer edition, the apricot one. That one was fucking great. I think that one they still sell that one actually. But yeah, back to concerts. I wish within the past year that I would have gone to the Eras tour, but I also wish that I would have seen Sabrina fucking Carpenter. She, after she came to Ohio, is when I really started listening to her Short and Sweet album. And then she wasn't anywhere near me after that for her tour. So I was shit out of luck with that. And I had plenty of time to fucking get into her music beforehand, but no, of course I had to wait until after she had already toured around my area and then was gone. Fucking gone. And now she's on the other side of the fucking world touring. So I missed her fucking tour. But I wish I would have fucking seen her. I even got fucking bangs back in the fall to fucking have the Sabrina Carpenter bangs. I would have never had bangs otherwise, but I was like, these look good on her. Maybe I'll just try them. And I did. And I said, when I walked in to get my hair done, I got it blonde, got low lights back in the fall. And then 4 days later, I went back and I said, I want Sabrina Carpenter bangs. And then after the fact, they looked good. But everyone in there was like, oh my God, you look like Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, no, I look like facial wise, I look like if you ordered Sabrina Carpenter off of fucking Temu. I look like Sabrina fucking plumber or Sabrina fucking electrician. Do not compare me to Sabrina Carpenter. I do not match her. I do not match the fucking queen. I wish I could, but no, there is no fucking comparison between us two. I love Sabrina Carpenter and her deluxe album, and I've even gotten into some of her older music because I hadn't heard about her until, like, her music until this past year. And I really regret not fucking going and seeing her on tour, especially seeing all these videos of her tours. They look fucking fun. And then during Juno, when she does a have you ever tried this one of different positions, of course everybody's in a fucking uproar online about, oh, she's just sexualizing herself. No, that's your fucking perspective. If you have a problem with how she dresses or looks or what she sings about, that's on you. That's her music. That's her outfit. This is her tour. This is not yours. Oh, what happened to the Disney star? Well, she grew up, so it's time for you to do the same fucking thing, Karen. She grew up, you should too. Like Miley Cyrus. She grew up. And also, Sabrina Carpenter never, ever said that she makes music for children. That's on the parent to fucking say whether their kid can listen to somebody's music or not. You have every right to fucking go and listen to an artist's music before you let your kids listen to them. Parental fucking control. Control what you fucking can control. That's on the parent. Sabrina Carpenter isn't raising your fucking kid. That's your job. I wasn't allowed to listen to certain music as a kid, and I respected that. But also kids these days don't fucking respect their parents sometimes. And they just do whatever the fuck that they want. But also some parents let their kids do whatever the fuck that they want. That I don't have kids, so I can't say on any fucking terms there, but I've seen different parents and their parenting and watched their kids grow up based off of their parenting. I've watched people raise disrespectful little fuckheads, and then I've watched people raise respectful young fucking kids who don't have to have to be asked twice, who don't have to have their parents raise their voice at them for them to do stuff, but it's because their parents have raised them the right way. And I don't mean that these kids have gotten their ass beat and they're afraid of their parents. Just they have raised their fucking kids right, or to be good kids. Good parents raise good kids. Also, sometimes shitty parents, they end up having good kids who don't deserve to be in shitty situations. The world's just fucking different these days everywhere, but anyways, I've seen it from all fucking aspects. I personally did not come from a shit family. I didn't have shitty parents. My parents were there for me in all my sporting events. They are still here for me whenever I need them. And I'm grateful and fucking thankful for that. And just my family all around. I am lucky to have who I have. And my friends and their families too. I have multiple families because they say, oh, you can't pick and choose who your family is. You can. You definitely can. And my best friend Haley and her husband, their families are my family. Even her husband's mom calls me one of her bonus daughters because that's how close we all are. I go to their fucking Christmases and Thanksgivings all the time. My parents, or my mom and my stepdad, so my set of parents, they live down south in South Carolina, so I don't see them for Thanksgiving, but they come up here for Christmas. My dad and my stepmom, my another set of parents, I see them for holidays too. I have multiple different families that I go to all the fucking time. I don't ever have somewhere that I don't ever have somewhere to not go, if that's the right wording. I always have somewhere that I can go. That's what I meant here. But yeah. What the fuck did I get off topic from? How the fuck did I go from concerts to fucking shitheads? Oh, parents, that's right. I'm like, where the hell did I go off on this tangent from? Because that's my fucking brain. It's the fucking RedBull talking. It's the mix of the headache and fucking watching Taylor Swift Eras Tour before I took a nap. And I get the hiccups. Fuck. But, shit, now my mind just went blank. Fucking overthinking everything. My mind, runs a fucking million miles a minute before my mouth starts fucking moving. So it's like my mind thinks of everything. It's like a fucking movie playing, but super speed all up in here. And then by the time my mouth starts fucking going, it does not add up to each other. It doesn't sync up to each other. But do I have any? I do have upcoming concerts. I'm going to see Honest Dave, which I saw him for the first time when I went and saw Mod Sun last year. Honest Dave's coming to Westlake, and he's going to blow the fuck up. He's going to be great. When we first saw him, he was an opener for Mod Sun, and I fell in love with his song, I'd Rather Overdose. And then when he put out his newer album, I don't want to say it wrong, is it Harikiri? Oh my god, I can't even think of it. But Honest Dave's new album is fucking great, and I cannot wait to see it. That's next month in April. So I'll be going to see him. And then I'm going with my brother's girlfriend in 2 weeks to see Movements. I've never heard of them, but I've listened to a couple of their songs, and she's like, if there's one that you need to know where people sing the bridge or they yell it, it's Daylily. So I've been listening to that one to try to learn it in time. And then I want to see Halsey. She's coming to Blossom this summer in like June or July, and lawn tickets are only like $50. I don't need to be up front. I don't need to be within the stands. I just want to go see Halsey for once. I've never seen her before. I'll pay the $50 to go see her and sit on the lawn. I will take a blanket. I will bring my beers, whatever the fuck I can do. I've never been to Blossom. I don't know what we can bring or not bring there. But I want to see Halsey. And then I also want to see Shinedown this year. They're coming in like May, June or July. I think it's July, May, July, and like it's either August, September, October. I can't fucking remember, but it's Toledo, Cleveland, and Columbus that they're coming to Ohio. So I have got 3 fucking options. 3. I have 3 different fucking options based on what I can afford when. And right now, we can afford to fucking buy concert tickets, surprisingly, because I had to trade in my phone. Just traded in my phone last week, and I went and got margaritas, and margaritas bring out a happy fucking side of me. And so I was jamming on the way back home, and then I got home and put my phone on the counter in my bathroom. I tripped over my straightener that was on the counter, which then drug my straightener across the counter and threw my phone into the toilet. Fucking face down. And I thought it was a goner. I thought it was done because 2 summers ago, I had gotten water in my phone, water and sand in my phone down in South Carolina, and it would not charge. And then I went and took it to Apple and wanted to trade it in because when I had called and I said, hey, I got water in my phone, how can I get this fixed? They're like, well, it's going to cost you basically just as much to fix it as what it would be to just trade in and get a new phone. And I said, yeah, fuck that. I'm just going to get a new phone. So I ended up getting the 14 Pro Max because my fat sausage fucking fingers and man hands can't handle a regular size fucking iPhone. I got to get the Max. I got to get the fucking tablet, and then I got my TV basically fucking right here. Yeah, I ended up trading in that one for a 14, and then this one flew into the fucking toilet, and it was just running low on storage anyways, as a few of my video podcasts have cut in and out because of fucking full storage. So I was like, give me that 500 gigabyte because that 129 was not fucking cutting it. So I ended up getting that, and there went more money out the fucking ass that I had to shit out, which thankfully, I guess because I'm fucking poor, that I worked that double shift last night. So made up for only a fraction of my fucking phone that I paid. And yeah, we can't afford shit right now. So this week we are not doing any extra spending. I get paid on Friday, but up until then, we are not doing any extra spending. I have all the RedBulls that I need, the Alanis that I need, those fucking little essentials. We're not buying any more this week. We are not. I tried I loved the brand Ghost. Love their fucking energy drinks, the Sour Patch Kids. But oh my god, the sour green apple Warhead one. If you want a drink that's going to take you back to a really fucking bad night in your early 20s, like when you first started drinking at like 21, air quotes of first started drinking at 21, get that because it tastes like fucking Crown Apple. I opened that and took a sip, and I instantly was like, oh no, this tastes like fucking Rosie's in Port Clinton, Bud's Tavern in Fremont, which, hello, we're in their fucking sweatshirt right here. And just, oh my god, the Catawba Inn. It tastes like those 3 bars that I have at least, I did not black out in buds, but I have definitely blacked out when I've gone to Rosie's and the Catawba Inn. Catawba Inn and Rosie's I used to go to every single fucking weekend. But before I was 21, my stepsister used to order me shots of Crown because she's like, "What do you want?" I said, "I don't know what to order," and she's like, "Let's just get you a shot of Crown or something." So I did Crown Apple. That was my first shot that I ever fucking took. And so every time that I would go out under 21, I would say, "Just get me a shot of Crown Apple." I would drink Crown Apple shots like it's my fucking drink. I would order shots of Crown Apple as if that were my drink for the night. Multiple shots. I would only do shots all night, never a fucking actual drink. And then when I went out with another group of my friends at the Catawba Inn, what do you want? Shots of Crown. Just give me shots of Crown all night. They didn't disappoint. They got me shots of Crown Apple all night long. And imagine how many times people go up for new drinks throughout the night. That's how many times I got shots throughout the fucking night with multiple people. So it's not everybody going up to the bar for a different, for a drink at the same time. It's within stages. So they would all come back with a shot of Crown for me. And just those nights ended up with my fucking head in a fucking trash can or over the toilet. My house toilet, because I am not throwing up in a fucking public bathroom. Like I said in my last video, fucking disgusting. No way. I'm not putting my hands or my fucking face near that shit. Nope. I will wait until I get home to fucking die in the bathroom. In my own toilet and on the floor. Because I'm also not sitting on that fucking floor either. And just that drink, right as soon as I opened it, it even smelled like Crown Apple. It was not for me. Not for me. And if you want to go and try it for yourself, go fucking find it. But if Crown Apple is not your friend, you are going to have fucking flashbacks of your worst fucking nights. Some of your worst fucking nights. Aside from Bud Light Strawberritas, those fucking got me before, but I'll go into that story a different fucking time because that was around Memorial Day, so maybe I'll do a little Memorial Day fucking special in, 2 months. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with this one. Who the hell knows? But I ripped my pants, another pair of pants that had a hole in them at work because I'm too cheap to go and buy new fucking pants for work. But I only wear American Eagle. I only like their jeans. And I'm not going to go and spend $50 some odd just on one pair of jeans for work. No. I'll wear my older pants to work that have like the fucking frays in the thighs and wait for them to get a hole in it. I'll fucking wait until a hole develops, and then we'll also wait until the hole fucking expands because we're not going to toss them just yet. They were still okay until that 12-hour fucking shift hit, and then those really put some miles on those fucking pants. That, and I started wearing like a little hole in the heel of one of my shoes, which I think that's just based off of how I walk because it was only one of the shoes. But yeah, I don't know. We'll go watch season 7 and hope I don't want to fucking die after finishing season 7 of Sons of Anarchy. So yeah, I'm recording this on a Sunday because I have not had any fucking motivation, and I was going to record a Saturday, but I couldn't. And then Friday, I couldn't. Thursday, no motivation. Just none at all. And we've got gains to do, so we put the gym first, and then we can fucking do this. So Sundays are kind of easier to do. But, yeah, either way. All right, well, I will catch you next week, and I will see you later.